Hi, I'm going to show you how you can create a sticky add to cart header for your WooCommerce product pages. This is really useful if your product pages have a lot of content on them, such as selling memberships or digital goods, where the user is going to be scrolling on the page, and we can keep the add to cart button front and center for them so that at any point, once they've been convinced to make the purchase, they can easily add the item to the cart and start going through your checkout. So let's take a look at what we can do to change this product page. I'm going to go to Appearance Editor to go into Full Site Editing, and under my templates, I'll find my WooCommerce single product template. This is what I need to change. I'll click the Edit action to add my sticky add to cart. After my header, I'm going to add a new group. This is going to be the area where I add my sticky add to cart. You can see here that the group is right after my header section. I'm going to go ahead now with that group and change the background so it sticks out for my customers. I'm changing it to my Kestrel Pink, and I'm going to change the position to sticky. This will stick it to the top of my screen once I've scrolled past it as a user. And now I'm going to add a row. This is going to be where I put my product title and my add to cart buttons. I'm going to change my product title to a smaller header. And you can see with my row block, I'm going to make sure that the items in the row are spaced out so that they take up the full width of the page. I've made sure that my row is also wide so it lines up with the rest of my content. Okay, now that I've got the product title visible to the user in the row, I'm going to go ahead and add the product price so that it shows before the add to cart buttons. The add to cart with options block is what we want here. Oh, and now I'm going to move it into that row with the price so they all show next to each other. Now I've made the add to cart block a group so that I can add some style options to it. I've made sure that the price and add to cart button are aligned right and that my product title is going to be added to the left side of the page. Now I'm also going to go ahead and change the margins on my add to cart block. I've changed the top margin to 10 pixels so that I've got a little bit of breathing room here with this top of the bar. Now if I refresh the page, you'll see that I have a couple things I want to fix. All right, my add to cart does stick to the top of the page, which is great, but the style isn't awesome. I have some gaps here between my main navigation and the add to cart button is way too big. So inside of my footer, I'm going to go ahead and add something here. I'm going to add a custom HTML block. Here, I can add a little bit of custom styles to fix that. So if I paste in those custom styles and I refresh the page, you'll see now this looks so much better. I've got a row here that has my add to cart buttons without all that extra space. And when I scroll down the page, it sticks beautifully to the top of my screen and bounces back to the position it should be in when I scroll to the top. And I can add my items to the cart really easily from that always visible add to cart header. I hope that you look to implement this on your own site and let us know in the comments how it goes. I think it's a really great way for content heavy sites to easily keep their add to cart button visible as the user scrolls and reads their content so they can easily buy as soon as they're convinced.